Good evening and welcome to night 2 of Christmas Mixtape. I'm so glad you are joining us. Well, did you see anybody with a white beard or a long beard this week? Did it remind you of the story of ancestry? Were you able to tell your parents that story of ancestry and remember where it's at in the Bible? The trick is when you see that beard, it's going to remind you of that cartoon picture. And if you can remember that cartoon picture, you're going to remember all the other details. And that is awesome. So, white beard, long beard, ancestry, Matthew chapter 1, Luke chapter 3. It reminds us that we're all part of God's story, regardless of what our past is. Well, we're going to continue our fun tonight with another round of Christmas Crazy Canes. So let's check out what Mike and Jonah get into. Welcome to day 2 of Christmas Crazy Canes. And we're going to be starting with a whole new batch of 5 Crazy Canes. So, you know how it's done. We try to take a smell, we taste it, we try to determine if we know what the flavor is. We guess the flavor. If we get it right, we get a point. Right now it's 2-2. If we get it wrong, we just deal with the crazy
We're just
flavor.
sad.
Yeah, we were way off on some of those last week. Hopefully we'll do a better job this week. So, without any further ado, we're going to get into our first Crazy Cane of night 2. So, we're going to put our blindfolds on, then the Christmas Crazy Cane delivery cane will bring our Crazy Canes. So here we go, number 1.
Number 1! One of the plastic candy cane flavor. I can't smell it.
There you go.
Nope.
Oh, there's a little nubby guy.
I figured out how to take the candy cane without destroying it.
I'm not getting anything off this smell.
No.
And so far I'm getting nothing off the flavor.
It's not.
Because to me right now it tastes like a very mild candy cane.
It tastes like a very like those gummy cinnamon bears, but like not spicy. Like, you know, like without the mild is the right term.
Man, I'm in the woods on this one.
Can be something awful. It's like cactus. No, I don't know.
I'm really disappointed in this one so far because I can't distinguish a flavor off of it. So
I'm gonna go cinnamon. I'm gonna
You're
go
gonna go
very light
cinnamon?
cinnamon. Because regular candy canes are peppermint. So I think cinnamon. What's my guesses? I don't know.
Yeah. Just because I don't want to guess the same as you, even though cinnamon would be my guess. I'm going to go maybe ginger.
I think we're both wrong.
I think we're both wrong.
3?
Yep.
2?
1. What is it?
Brisket.
I was really had high hopes for brisket, that it would taste like brisket.
It's disgusting now that I know this is brisket and looking at the coloration on this cane.
Well, not all the candy canes look the same either. I mean, they got different colorations on them.
Well, maybe it's a different
bizarre.
color than meat.
Maybe. But, would you eat this brisket one again?
I think I'd eat it more for the lulz. I'd eat it just because, brisket candy cane. It's not disgusting. It's not, you know, they're not going to chase me away, but
It's not.
someone else can be like, ew.
It's a lot like the chives.
No, it's not. I enjoyed this a bit more.
Okay.
And by a bit, I mean...
So we wouldn't eat the brisket one again. No, we were both
I would.
Oh, you would?
Yeah.
Okay, I wouldn't. Alright, so, let's move on to candy cane number 2 of day 2.
Of day 2.
Seems magical. Alright, so, blindfolds on, and then we'll have the Christmas Crazy Cane
Christmas Crazy Cane.
delivery cane to bring us our next Crazy Cane.
I just have no smeller anymore.
Yeah. There we go. Ooh.
All right. Hey, mouth.
I feel like I've smelled this before.
I couldn't smell anything. Where'd my king go? Hey, it's up here. Wow. Okay. I got flavor. I
think-
don't know why this doesn't work.
I think I know. I think I know what this one is. Mike, what do you think?
I don't have any thoughts on this.
Yeah?
It's in that magical. Oh, I don't like that. It reached the back of my throat. What do I think this is though?
The longer
It's kind of spicy.
I was gonna say the longer I'm tasting it, the spicier it's getting.
I'm
Because at first I had a guess, and now I'm questioning my guess.
Is it just maybe straight up like a pepper?
Do you think it's a pepper?
Ah, maybe.
Oh, you're thinking like habanero or like
Yeah, like-
jalapeno or
yeah.
something like that.
It doesn't taste like jalapeno though.
See, the spice that's kicking in now, I'd lean more that way. But when I first tasted it, I thought it was pumpkin pie.
I don't think I've ever eaten pumpkin pie, so
I'm gonna stick with pumpkin pie.
I'm gonna go. I don't know what kind of pepper. A red one, not a green one.
A red pepper. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Ketchup.
Ketchup.
Wait, when kids say ketchup is spicy, is ketchup actually spicy? I
can taste ketchup.
I can
now.
taste it now.
Now that I know it's ketchup, I can taste the ketchup.
We should have mixed it with the hot dogs from last week.
Yeah. Ketchup and hot dogs. So would you do this
Oh,
one
I'm a
again?
child. I put ketchup on my hot dogs. Sorry. No, I wouldn't. It was
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, I can taste the ketchup now that I know
And
it's
now I
ketchup.
hate it even more.
But I would not. No. No, not anymore.
Maybe with the hot
No.
dogs.
All right, so that was candy cane number 2.
Number 2 on day 2.
On day 2, and we
It
both
was not
missed
as
that one
special as we had
miserably.
hoped.
All right, so now we got candy cane number 3 on day 2. So we're gonna put our blindfolds on, and we'll have the Christmas crazy cane delivery
We need some
cane
ginger to like
bring us
change
our
the
next
palate.
crazy cane. All right.
Oh, that burp didn't taste good. All right.
Ooh. Oh,
You got any smell?
I broke it. Yeah. Yeah. I got smell and taste. Oh, it broke on me. There we go. I think I got that there.
Get out of there. All right.
There you go.
Oh well. Well, I don't know smell. Oh, okay.
I think I got this.
I forgot it.
You think you do? What's your guess?
I'm gonna go chocolate.
I'm gonna
Maybe.
be on chocolate.
Maybe specifically
Uh huh.
chocolate pudding.
Ooh, he's going chocolate pudding. See, I was thinking Tootsie Roll,
Mmm.
like a Tootsie Pop.
I
almost.
think you got it now. Actually, I think you're right.
All right.
But I'm still going with
He's
my
going
answer.
chocolate pudding.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Tootsie Roll. So let's see if we were right. Oh, hot cocoa.
Hot cocoa. Well, half points for chocolate.
Yeah, I guess we can give ourselves half points for that. It's good.
Yeah.
I would do this one again.
Yeah, it reminds me of like just chocolate saltwater taffy.
It is good though. Yeah, this is a good one. I might save this one for later.
We should give it away at the hot chocolate bar.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Put this in a hot chocolate. Oh yeah. It'd be a hot chocolate.
Yum.
All right. So we got a half point for that one. So we're
All
at
right.
2.5 points so far. So now we're on to candy cane, crazy cane number 4, day 2. So we're gonna put our magical blindfolds on, and then the crazy cane, delivery cane.
Number 4. Can you smell anything?
Don't smell
I'm
anything.
gonna go for a bite.
Ooh, it's got a very off-putting taste.
No, pudding was the last one.
What flavor is off-putting?
does have an off-putting flavor. It's not. I don't think it's as bad as the chives. But I think I'm gonna be grossed out when we find out what it is.
Okay. I think I have a guess.
Is this more
I think
animal
the
meat?
chives. I think the chives are a hint.
Really?
Yeah. 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 I think this is something my son loves to put on almost everything. Cut some meat. It doesn't make any sense, but he does it. French fries. It doesn't matter. He's putting this on it.
You think it's ranch?
Yeah, ranch.
I'm not familiar too much with ranch. And I feel like it's blending with all the other flavors, and I want to go with meat. I think
You're
this is
gonna go
what you know, I'm gonna stick with you said chives, and that remind me of mashed potatoes. I'm gonna go, I think it's turkey.
You're gonna go turkey.
I'm way off, I know that, but
I'm gonna go with ranch.
you know what? I can taste it now. I'm still sticking with my answer, but I can taste it now because I can taste it from the Willet espresso.
Yeah.
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 But I'll stick with my answer. I'm wrong.
All right.
I think. Let's go.
All right, here we go. Oh,
Butter. I love butter.
Way off on the ranch. I can smell butter.
I said
now.
turkey.
Well, yeah. I can smell butter now, though.
I can't smell it. I don't have a nose. Might as well go. It's all stopped up.
Captain Pat.
This is a pat of butter, dude.
Because he's a pat of butter. Captain Pat. All right, puns and everything. Would you do this one again?
No.
No. No, it's not good.
Like I mean, no.
No.
Once it gets to the back of the throat. Well,
If you looked at this one, it looks a lot like the lemon head, though. You could
trick someone.
You could,
What do you mean?
yeah, do a little.
But it wouldn't be that bad if you got tricked. You would just be like, it's not lemon head.
Oh, I would be very disappointed if I thought this was a lemon head, and I bit into it, and it's butter.
There's a person on the internet who just like she eats a stick of butter. That's her snack. Don't do keto, kids.
Yeah. So we wouldn't do this one again, or would you do this
I
one
don't
again?
know.
No, I wouldn't either.
Again, I think it'd be fine for like the taste. It wouldn't be bad, but once it reaches the back and then you think it's butter, you just
Yeah. All right. So let's get on to Crazy Cane number 5.
Crazy
on
Cane
day
number
2.
5.
So
Mix
far
it with
we're
the
just at
chocolate.
2.5 points. We've only gotten a half point this episode.
Yeah. Well,
So here we go to
Got
our
one more?
last one. We're gonna put on our blindfolds and then have the Christmas Crazy Cane delivery cane
Need, like,
bring us
water.
our next candy cane.
Crazy Cane, you here? You're here. Hello.
Get off there.
I just don't
I
think
broke
I can
it.
smell.
There it is.
I wish I knew where the tape would work.
I can't.
There we go.
I can't get a smell. Oh,
I smell something. I don't know what it is, but going in for a bite.
don't.
Yeah, don't. What's so? Oh, I know this flavor.
Oh, you know this flavor?
No, I feel like maybe I don't. Obviously, but you know, you said it last episode. I think this is no. Hold on. I was gonna say this might be soap. I don't think it is. You know what?
I feel like I'm just sucking on the wrapper because mine broke and I can't see it. So I feel like I'm just eating the wrapper.
Okay, I got. Oh, that was weird. I'm gonna say pepper, like table pepper. I'm gonna bet yours out. It's gonna make me vomit.
Okay, I got no guess. So I'm just gonna go with ranch again.
So,
All right, so let's see what we got.
yeah.
Oh, shiitake mushrooms.
I don't need this in my life anymore.
And I love mushrooms, but I am not getting any mushroom off of this.
It was so. Was yours mushy and soft?
It was super soft.
I wouldn't eat it just for the texture alone. But like once you bite into it, it releases all the flavor, and I want
It's the softest candy cane I think I've ever eaten.
I want to. No. I'm a hard no on this. Straight up, no. I wouldn't do this. You guys saw the reaction, and it makes me want to
But see, the difference is now that I know it's a mushroom, I can taste the mushroom. I don't like mushrooms, but I don't think I'd do this one. I don't think I would. It's not good. All right. Well, that does it for our second night of Christmas Crazy Canes, and
we stink.
we scored a half point this episode. That was
Let's go back to chocolate.
What a terrible showing. Yeah, go to the hot chocolate one. That was good. We're gonna go get more Crazy Canes. We're gonna try this again next week. So until then, have a great Christmas season.
And celebrate that you don't have to eat these.
Correct. So what was your favorite candy cane tonight? Is there one that you think you would try? Is there one you were like, there's no way in the world I would try it? Or are you just amazed at how poorly they guess what flavors they are? Anyway, let's get into craft time with Amber. Again, it's going to be another fun craft.
Hi, welcome back. My name is Amber and I'm here to walk you through day 2 of our craft. So you're going to take the craft out with the number 2 on it out of your big craft packet. And then you'll also want to get some markers or some crayons or whatever you want to do so when we draw the face on the angel. Because today we are making an angel. So go ahead and we'll open that up. Alright, some of your pieces might be wrapped up in the instructions, so just make sure you take those out. Alright. And there's a little bit of a piece that looks like it can tear off, so just go ahead and tear that off because these are going to be used for separate things. Just put this to the side, and then so with this packet, you'll have a wooden spoon, a set of angel wings, some hair, a dress, and feathers, and then a pipe cleaner going to make for the halo. Alright, so right now we can just put the markers to the side, and we are going to start with the dress. So we're going to get the dress right here. That's this shape, kind of shaped like a bell. And we're going to use this little piece that's separated into 3 pieces, so we'll just tear those 3 squares off, so then you'll have those 3 squares. And now what we're going to do is we're going to peel off the sticker on one side and just put it up there at the top. Kind of try to make a triangle with it. One down at the side. And one down on the right side. Alright, so now we just have the start of our dress. So now we're going to take our feathers and we're going to peel off the other sticker on the other side of the dress. Put on the other side of the stickers. Alright. And then we're just going to put the feathers on however you want. I'm just going to make it like that. There you go. And just make sure that you press the feathers on so that way you know that it'll stick. And there you have a nice feathery dress. Put that to the side for now. Alright, now we're going to take our wooden spoon and our wings. We're going to take this little small strip right here, tear off one side, stick it to the middle of the wings like that, and then we're going to take off the other side, and then we're going to put it on the wooden spoon. Right there. You can put it up lower or higher, whatever you want to do. Just make sure that you press that on there. Alright, so now we're going to take this longer strip, and we're going to put it to the front right here. Just take off one side sticker. Line it up so it stays, give it a good push. And then peel that one off. And now we're going to take our dress. We're going to stick our dress right up there. Press down. Make sure that it stays. Now, we're going to take our pipe cleaner, the gold pipe cleaner, we're gonna make a halo. So this one might be kind of tricky, so you might need a parent's help. You're gonna take it and you can make it either however tall, because we're gonna put it over here, so you can make it really tall if you want, or you can make it shorter, however you wanna do it. I like to try to go from about the middle and make a circle. And then wrap it around. Alright, so now that we have that halo done. Alright. Now we're going to get our hair that looks like this. We're going to grab one. I'm just going to stick it to the front. The top right up here. Press down to make sure that it sticks. And now we're going to take our back one. I'm going to flip it over so that way it matches on the other side. Peel off the sticker. And then we're going to take our halo. And then we're going to stick it right on there. Now be careful whenever you push this one down, because sometimes the ends can be a little bit sharp. Now we're going to take it, flip our angel over, like another flip, and we're just going to put it right back here. Give it a good press. Alright, now that we have our angel, we're going to use our markers to draw a face, and you can color the hair if you want. So I think I'm going to go with blue eyes. But whatever color you want to do is good. I just like this color, blue. Alright, so we have blue eyes. I'm going to make red for kind of rosy cheeks. And do black for the smile. Now, I think I'm going to take the orange and color the hair orange. Now, if you want to do different patterns in the hair, you can. However you want to color your hair, do whatever is good for you. Then you color the one side. And after you finish that, don't forget to go to the back. Alright, when you're done with that, your angel is all done. There you go. So it's such a pretty angel, and you can maybe even hang it on the Christmas tree this year. Thank you so much. That's it for day 2. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
So how's your angel looking? Are you excited to be able to put it up in the tree or to display it somewhere in your house? Hold on to that angel, because it's going to be part of our story tonight as well. So let's take another look at another honey word story. But before we do, I want to tell you why I think these honey word stories are so important. My children's minister, when I was in grade school, used these pictures on me and all my siblings. And to this very day, if I were to show some of my siblings some of these pictures, they would be able to tell us most of the details that are in these pictures, where they're found in the Bible, what the story is, what the trigger point is that's supposed to remind us. There is so much great knowledge in this. And I remember being in Bible college and sometimes being stuck and not remembering where something was in the Bible. And if I put the picture in my head, I could come up with the information and know exactly where to find what I was looking for. It is such a great way to keep God's word in our heart where it needs to be. And so I encourage you to try to do your best to memorize these pictures and to remember the information. So when we look at tonight's picture, we see that mouse right on top of that pear-shaped house. And we see the carpenter working on that house. So when we look at the mouse, we already know chapter and book, right? Matthew chapter 1. Now, there's a little bit of wordplay on this one, so here we go. When we see that pear-shaped house, it looks like a pear. And when we hear the two words a pear together, it sounds like appears. Appears. Okay, so the first word in our story title is appears. Appears to Joseph. Now Joseph is Jesus' earthly father. And Joseph was a carpenter. And in this picture we have a carpenter working on this house. So that carpenter reminds us of Joseph. The pear-shaped house reminds us of the word appears. Appears to Joseph. So what appears to Joseph? What's going on in the story? Well, let's answer that question by getting into Matthew chapter 1, starting in verse 18. This is how the birth of Jesus the Messiah came about. His mother Mary was pledged to be married to Joseph. But before they came together, she was found to be pregnant through the Holy Spirit. But Joseph, her husband, was faithful to the law, and yet did not want to expose her to public disgrace, and had in mind to divorce her quietly. But after he considered this, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream and said, Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take Mary home as your wife, because what is conceived in her is from the Holy Spirit. She will give birth to a son, and you are to give him the name Jesus, because he will save his people from their sins. All this took place to fulfill what the Lord said through the prophet. The virgin will conceive and give birth to a son, and they will call him Emmanuel, which means God with us. Then Joseph woke up. He did what the angel of the Lord commanded him and took Mary home as his wife. So, an angel appears to Joseph. And Joseph is a carpenter who's engaged to a young lady named Mary. They have plans to getting married. But something has come up. She's now pregnant. And they're going to have a child. And Joseph is confused as to how this has happened and why it's happening. And his thought is to break up with her and move on. But God confirms what is happening. That he's part of a bigger story. Something great is going to be happening from this situation. So Joseph decides to follow God, to be faithful to him, to go where he is leading. And he's going to have to sacrifice a lot. People are going to be whispering about him and his family. People are going to be maybe shunning him and putting him away because they don't have all the information and they don't know what's going on. People are going to spend their lives not believing who Jesus is. And as a dad, that would weigh so much on me if I heard people talking about my children that way. There's a lot of sacrifice that Joseph is going to have to make. There's a lot of things that both Mary and Joseph are going to have to give up. There's a lot of sacrifices they're going to have to make. But in this moment, they're choosing to set aside their own wants and their own desires to be part of God's bigger story. Matter of fact, I don't even think they fully understand what is going to happen. That Jesus is going to come and live for the people and show them who God is and show them what love really looks like and what it really means to follow God and then die a death that he doesn't deserve. But even though they don't understand maybe everything that's going to happen or what the end of the story looks like, all they know is that God is calling them to do something. They are choosing to be faithful, to follow him, and to do what he is asking. And in our lives, we're going to have those same situations. There's going to be times where God's going to call on us to do something. We're like, that doesn't make sense. Why would I go do that? Be it God saying, be faithful. I have a plan and a purpose. Good is going to come from this. Or maybe we go through some tough times and some struggles. I'm like, God, I don't understand why this is happening. And God's just saying, stay faithful, Stay with it. You'll see what's going on someday. And what a day that will be. And then the angel says they are going to call him Emmanuel, which means God with us. Emmanuel, God with us. Joseph and his family have been waiting for such a long time for this day to come. Joseph is part of David's family. He's a distant relative of David. He's part of this genealogy, this family of Jesus. And as a nation and as a family, they've been waiting for this Messiah to come. And he gets to be part of that plan. God with us to show us the way, to save us from our sin, to give us a better future. This is why we celebrate Christmas. The joy that he brings to our lives, the love that he shares, forgiveness he gives, and the sacrifice he made for us. All right, let's get back to our picture. So we see here, appears to Joseph. Matthew chapter 1, and the trigger point is a saw. So when you see that saw, right, you think carpenter. Okay, it could be any really power tool that you see. This guy's using a hand saw right in this picture, but it could be an actual table saw or a circular saw or a jigsaw or whatever saw that you see somebody cutting wood with or preparing wood, and you see somebody doing carpenter's work. It should remind us that the story appears to Joseph, which we can find in Matthew chapter 1. And in that story, we're reminded of Emmanuel, God with us. God is with us. He's setting in motion the plan to restore us to him through his son Jesus. What a great thing to celebrate. Emmanuel, God with us. Well, that's all I have for tonight. I look forward to seeing you again next week for our last Christmas mixtape. And until then, have a great week and have a great Christmas season.